I had the time of my life last night. He was, I was perfect, adorable, captivating, delightful, absorbing, steaming. Yes, that.
Hello, Missy. Hello, Emily. How was your day, Missy? Fine, thanks, Emily, and yours? Fine, thanks.
Hey, Missy, how was your weekend?
Hey, Emily. It was good, thanks. It sucked, actually. This is Emily Baker, who actually greeted me this morning. Emily's from America and now finds herself here. She says her soul has connected with this country, but actually, her lips have connected with Warren.
Sounds awesome, Salai. How did Emily put it? Perfect, adorable, captivating, delightful, absorbing, steaming. Now, which one was it? My evening was good as well. Chinese and Desperate Housewives.
I would settle for one of those 5 adjectives for at least one evening a month. Our night was lousy. We ate at this Indian restaurant, and I ordered a chicken curry. Mild. And it was horrible.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Yes. Bad Monday. You'll get better. Missy, I'm still waiting for that brief.
Yes, it's coming. This is Warren, who's connected with Emily's lips and to all his fans' lips in their dreams. He's the main reason this program makes money. And he's smarter than he looks.
What was that?
I said the brief is coming. Flaps is still looking at it.
Joseph, have you uploaded those clips?
Yes. Joseph, have you got your pants on? Yes.
Dude, you're the man.
Joseph, you uploaded Warren's take on the blind hero guy.
Yes. Joseph.
Have a look at Joseph, ladies. No talk, just work. Car's waiting downstairs.
What time are you leaving for home, baby?
I have a shoot at 11. Lani and I will leave after the brief.
Okay, well, I'll take the car, and then if they drop you at my place...
Come on, lover boy. You two can make out later. Hold up tight.
Coming.
I think it's silly that Flaps wants to do the shoot at your shack. I mean, what is this, reality TV? What's he gonna do next, plant cameras in our apartment?
Lover, what you think is not gonna change with Flaps and Carly's sides. So we're doing the shoot at Warren's shack.
Okay, but don't mind if the whole South Africa thinks, poor Warren, he lives in a shack. Don't they pay him at 13th floor?
What's this? You've never had an issue with me living in a shack.
My mother has.
Could you two continue a little domestic later? Everybody's waiting.
First we're making out, and now we're having a domestic.
Greetings, everybody. I can see we're all in weekend mode, so let me help you snap out of it. I read your work and research on satisfaction. Emily, good work as always. Flap says you and Henry can go ahead. Seeing as Salai is tied up with research for next week's secrets thing, that leaves you, Polani, on Warren's shack sheet. But of course you know that.
Might want to reconsider the heels.
I might want to reconsider the shoot.
Polani, might I remind you that we have been labelled by the media as social activists, not journalists. I also recall from your interview that you said in order to get the truth out there, you were willing to get your hands dirty. Or am I mistaken? So that's the last word on reconsidering any shoots. Are we clear?
We're very clear, and we're also like, Polani, come, let's go.
Dismissed.
you have a minute?
Uh-huh.
Salai Hala Hala. Passionate, alive, true, real, single.
Sit, Sly. What's up?
On this whole satisfaction thing we're doing, this isn't just a job, you know, boss. It's about values. If we're drawing people towards social awareness in regards to satisfaction, then we need to live it, right?
You want to raise, Sly?
No. I mean, yes. That would be nice. Could maybe upgrade my Mac. No, Flaps. That's my point. We need to be satisfied with what we have. But Miss America over here has everything her heart desires, but she's always complaining. Now she's going off about Warren and his shack.
Good. I thought you wanted a raise. Leave Emily alone. Women complain. Some women. Not you, Sly. You're perfect. Have a look at this.
This week we are speaking about dissatisfaction, and as of late we all know that there have been many strikes occurring. So we want to know what the link is between dissatisfaction and the bus strikes that have been happening. We're speaking today with Mr. Mogale, who partook in one of these bus strikes. Mr. Mogale, how are you doing?
Okay, and how do you do, man?
I'm very good, thank you.
Sure.
So can you please tell us what motivated you to go on these strikes?
We were not satisfied, number one, about our wages. Number two, about there's another money that we had to was due to us, the meal money, the uniform again, and the long hours that we used to work.
Okay. And were the salaries okay?
The salary is not okay.
Yes. Okay. What was wrong with the salary, sir?
There's the money that a tour guide gets per week. A month, you as a driver, a coach driver, you cannot get that money. You get the money that is below a tour guide's salary per week.
In your opinion, what do you think would have been enough for you guys?
Enough, at least a driver should have been getting plus minus 12,000 rands a month, plus about 40 rands at the end of all these FIFA matches. Each one of us, at least if he can get a bonus of 40,000 rand, that would be good for our families.
Okay. So now we're going to speak about you and your personal life. Just remove it a little bit from work.
Yes.
Are you satisfied at home? Are you satisfied with your career choice?
No, I'm not satisfied with my career choice because at the moment, the job that I'm doing, it's not my career. It's only that it's the job that is available. If I apply for a job, they will tell me I'm old for that job.
Yeah.
So in the driving, then they will only ask you about your PDP and your Code 14 driver's license. Yes.
Okay. Okay, so we know now when we watch the news and everything, we see how flamboyant South African protests are.
Yes.
So can you teach me some of the moves you guys do there?
I want to show you.
Yes.
Then you pick up your right foot. And then you say, hop.
Up. Yes. Hop, hop. Yes. Up.
Yeah, that's what we normally do. So if we toy, that's how we show our dissatisfaction.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much. It was a big pleasure speaking to you.
Sure.
From flamboyant toys in South Africa to writing letters of dissatisfaction, many people are willing to do all sorts of things to get what they want. What are you willing to do to get what you want? This is Salai Khala signing out.
Two minutes, guys. Warren, is your shack clean?
Yeah, I vacuumed this morning.
Why'd you do this, Warren? Are you really happy here?
Yeah, I don't know why. I just felt it was right. Maybe it was God. I don't know.
I couldn't do it. Call me a snob, but I could not do it.
You could.
No. Leave everything, come live in a shack. It's not that I'm discontent with what I have. It's not much. All I own is probably my bakkie, my TV, and some small stuff in the flat. The rest is my sister's. I couldn't do it, Warren.
You could, Polani. Snob is a harsh word, but you chose it. It's not only rich people that sit with this problem, you know.
Polani really does not enjoy the township shoots. She just doesn't feel comfortable getting dust on her shoes, among other things. She always tries to dodge them, and Flaps keeps assigning them to her.
Polani, you're pretty enough. Let's go. Stand by. Cameras rolling.
Rolling.
Warren tighter. And action.
This is Bulani Sekebe. You're on the floor, and this week we're doing something very special. We have a special guest who is one of us. Normally, Warren would be doing what I'm doing right now, but this week he's the one answering the questions. We are right here at his house. I'm sure many of you are going to be very surprised, but Warren does not live in uptown Melville. He lives in downtown Soweto. Downtown. Warren, tell us, is this all you could afford?
Well, it is much cheaper than what I was paying for a flat in Melville.
Okay, what are the adjustments you have to make now since you're living here?
Well, adjustments, the biggest ones you would think would be the icy, freezy, Gauteng winter cold with the absence of a, heater or warm blankets or whatever. It wasn't that. Surprisingly, it was the noise.
What are you learning out of all of this?
What I'm not learning is Sotho, and I'm terrible, and I feel guilty and absolutely bad. Little kids are still shouting at me with "Boetie, we're friend," whatever they're saying, and I go, "I love you," and just quoting a Michael Jackson line or whatever. But what I've learned in the first 3 hours was more than I learned in 25 years of either being in a church or under Christian leadership, because I've learned in the first day here the spirit of I am because you are, the nature of Ubuntu. It was no longer a word for me. I mean, everything you see here, most of the things you see here are things that I received from friends, taking it from their own houses, from the mats, the carpets, the lamps, their cables, to make my life better than theirs. So I was moved within a day, just emotionally about what is happening. So I'm learning how to be human again.
Wow, and your family, your friends, your girlfriend, what do they say about you living here?
What? Emily doesn't know? No, it's tough. I mean, for some people it's tough. I mean, for especially the friends, they don't really know. Asking the same thing, is this all you can afford? Is it really going that bad at 13th floor? But they seem to adjust. I mean, Emily's okay with it now. Not so sure about the family. My family, they know Warren's always on his trips doing crazy stuff, so it's just another phase, another thing that he's busy with. So, but I think they're getting there.
Wow, I think that was enough. Thank you so much, Warren. We're here at his house, and I think Warren is truly satisfied. Well, this was Bulani Skepe and
Warren Lagrange.
Thank you. Hello.
Hey.
How are you?
Fine, and you?
Kina Pulani, wana kona mang?
My name is Seni.
Selena kwe kayo dula mona 2 years. How long have you been living here?
It's almost 7 years now.
And who mnati utla hule mnati dula mo?
Eish, ho monate thata.
Yeah,
Ka nnete ke eng e monate?
Ka mokgwa ke dutjeng le rastena rena o re tshwere gabotse.
Alright, how so nahana o tlo dula nako e kae mo?
Jo, ke sa tlo dula sebaka se se telele.
Ndiyabonga. Thank you, Sam. It was really nice speaking to you.
I'm Emily Baker.
And I'm Henry Booth, your international host on the South African coast.
And you're on the 13th floor.
Cut! Henry, cut the international host joke. It's a bit lame. And Namibia is hardly international. Just be yourself.
That was myself.
Yeah, that was himself. The Johannesburg coast.
All right. Cameras rolling.
Rolling.
Action.
I'm Emily Baker.
And I'm Henry Booth.
And we're in studio on the 13th floor. And this week, we're looking at the theme of satisfaction. What satisfies you? Money? Job satisfaction? The opposite sex?
The same sex?
Cut! Henry.
I'm sorry, Carl. Just slipped out. I couldn't help it.
All right, let's take a break. I have a phone call. And it's lunch anyway. Carl Fiddle speaking.
Want a bite?
No thanks.
What's production crew out in store for us today?
Close your mouth.
And I can't speak.
Exactly. Now, what were you saying?
I said, what has the production crew got in store for us today?
It's in the notes. Didn't you prepare?
Yeah? I scanned through it. But I thought I would ask you. You always know what's going on.
Something about satisfaction. Some fashion dance thing. It's supposed to comment on women who are never satisfied with how they look.
You seen it?
They're shooting at the theater right now.
Oh. Hey, can we see?
Sure.
Awesome! Who did this? Esty?
Who else?
That was lunch. Stand by. Cameras rolling. Emily! And action.
I'm Emily Baker.
And I'm Henry Booth. Baker and Booth.
And we're in studio on the 13th floor. This week we're looking at the theme of satisfaction. What satisfies you? Money? Job satisfaction? The opposite sex?
So you've just seen our production team grooving it out. And in studio we have Moki Sage from Cold Product. Dude, awesome, great.
What's up, what's up? Thanks for having me on the show.
Cool, man. Dude, word on the street is there's a new project, huh? So tell us about the new album.
The new album is called Prepare to Rise. It's our second album. And we worked with a lot of different producers, a lot of different artists. The messages are like, set the place on fire, party till you pass out, turn it up and get down.
Sounds awesome, Moki. So, Moki, you probably know that you're not just here for your looks, but we would also like for you to share some of your wisdom. This week we're looking at the theme of satisfaction, so let's start with your story. How did you go from being Simba to Moki Sage?
When I was 16, that's when I took the persona of Moki Sage. And the Moki part is derived from Loki, and he's this Norwegian god, and he comes out at night and he says, and then he watches the drama happen. So that troublemaker thing, I was like, that's me. And the sage part is the part of me that knows better. And I think it's a clearer description of who I am. So my music has got a little bit of flair in it. It's got like different structures in it. Things that keep it active, as active as I am, as I feel. I try to let that come out of the music.
Wow. So tell us about your song with Strutlickers.
Desvalido.
Desvalido.
Desvalido. Es español. It means underdog. You know, that kind of attitude, that expression, that boundless expression that says, we want to do what we want to do in the park.
Okay. Now, back to our theme of satisfaction. What do you think satisfaction is?
Satisfaction is the fulfillment that you get. You know, any kind of reward when you on yourself feel like, I've gotten what I wanted out of this, whether it's a lesson or it's being proven that you were right. And that satisfaction for me, that is what keeps me going. You get proven right so many times over when you're doing what it is that feels right, not what you're told is the right thing to do.
Moki, man, I love that Desvalido. That song, dude. And please, you have to give me a rhyme. I'll do the beat, you do the rhyme. Okay. Okay. It goes.
All right, Moki, thank you for coming today. We really appreciate it. We wish you all the best with your new project.
Yeah, to the future Moki sage out there, get on the streets, stay the hell out of my way. There's only one Moki sage, baby. There's only one Moki sage, and that's me. Co-product in the house. Run and tell that. You know what I'm saying?
How was it?
It went okay. Estie's fashion dancers were cool, and Salai was awesome. But the studio guests got to me, however. They're all so perfect. I mean, Flaps, I love South Africa. I've made my home here. You know what gets to me? All around me, I see people have this mentality of the world owes me something. Half the population is sitting around doing nothing because they've never had any opportunities, and the other half are bemoaning the absence of opportunities now. And the perfect few are in the studio sharing their wisdom. And you know what? These discontent bemoaners really get to me. But those perfect peeps who are just happy with everything they have also get to me.
So, Poppy, where do you side yourself?
Well, it's hard to say really because this shack idea of yours I'm really uncomfortable with. And
think about it, Emily. I'm out.
Henry!
Yeah.
There's some girl on the net that posted some random pictures of her and some stuffed animal. And she names it Henry. And she wants to be your friend.
The one with the stuffed armadillo. Yeah, I blocked her.
Well, somebody unblocked her. You guys should check it out. The pics for One Check are up.
You can't do that before we air the program. Take it off.
it's a good thing my mother can't figure out the network. If she sees Warren's shack, she'll pass out. She'll do a double pass out. Ugh. She doesn't even do Facebook. She lives in a first world country, but she does not do Facebook.
So, I figured you out.
Well, that's fantastic. How long have we been friends? I haven't even figured me out, and Warren's given up.
You're not dissatisfied with life. You're actually very satisfied. You just like whining.
I do not whine.
Yes, you do. But it's a pretty whine because your heart is pure. You're a confused person, but your heart is pure.
Bless my soul, Emily. Your boyfriend has guts of steel.
And I have a pure heart. Salai says so.
And don't forget about the wine.
What are you girls talking about?
We're talking
Something about wine. And Sly, the shack pics are off.
Happy?
We're talking about Emily's confused mind. Seriously. On this whole satisfaction thing we're doing, I just feel it's important that we live the values that we're broadcasting. I mean, how many of us are really satisfied? How about you, Joseph? Are you satisfied?
Me? Like a baby.
He's one of the perfect few. Maybe Henry and I should interview you, Joseph.
You're lying, Joseph. If the world is so great, why do you send all those job applications out? Isn't this job good enough?
You've been reading my stuff? I should report you.
And say what?
You're beautiful. Black and beautiful.
Charmer! I hear what you say, Salai, about living what we're saying. But the hell no, I'm not selling my bakkie and moving in with Warren.
Emily would not approve.
I don't think he'd move in with Bulani.
Seriously, we can't all move into shacks.
Pulani, if I may.
Yes.
Living in the shack is not the point. The point is what Warren is learning there. That satisfaction doesn't lie in material wealth or status or political control.
That's deep, man. Freaking river deep.
Yeah, deep like a river, man.
Listen up. We might be sharing office space with some Germans. Journalists who are camping here for a couple of months. Which means, Henry, you and Emily might share an office with Warren. Polani, you'll probably bunk with Joseph.
No. You must be joking. Sir! You're not pushing me in with Joseph. I'm a woman. I need space.
Don't have to move into a shack, Pulani. Just in here with Joseph and be satisfied.
Emily, your mother's on the line. She said she's farming on Facebook and her baby sloth needs food. Can you help?
What? Oh no.
Yep, she added me as a friend.
Oh no.
There are many whiners out there. There are rich and poor out there. Some find satisfaction and some don't. The secret lies within the heart. What guides the impulses of your heart? If your heart is not truly satisfied, your hands will never rest. And if satisfaction is not conceived within, your hands will constantly clutch into that something else.
Hello, Carl.
Yeah. Ding, ding, ding.